Nobody in the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald.
Yep, we love that infrastructure bill you did. Oh, wait. That was Joe Biden. I remember you going on about it in your first term.
Infrastructure is coming, and it's coming fast. New ships, bridges, tunnels, and airplanes will be constructed with American hands, American steel, and yes, American tools.
But I guess that was all talk.
I understand things. I comprehend very well. Okay? Better than, I think, almost anybody.
So you know that tariffs are a tax on the consumers, right?
With these 104% tariffs that went into effect, we think that China is going to have to pay for it, but a special needs toy importer, when the tariffs went into effect at midnight, his tariff, because he gets stuff from China, went from $26,000 at midnight to $346,000. And that's money he's going to have to come out of his pocket. It sounds like he's going to have to go ahead and close down part of his business. He tried to make the toys in the United States, but the tariff on that, his most popular item, went from $0 to $17 at midnight. And what he told the New York Post is people don't understand the tariff situation. They think just foreign countries are paying for the tariffs. That's not true.
You know that Canada will never be the 51st state, eh?
There are some places that are never for sale. Having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever.
You know that most of the world despises you. And you know that the people that you have hired are all meritless
Dumbasses.
right?
I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me.
So the disastrous agreement you negotiated in February 2020 in Doha with the Taliban, while deliberately excluding the Afghan government with no guarantees, which led to the Taliban reneging on the agreement shortly after, causing ISIS to resurge and launch an attack on the airport, where American soldiers were screening the Afghan allies that risked their lives to help with intel for American operations, were unalived?
U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan is nearly complete. Jihadi forces on the ground, ISIS-K, which is the Afghan offshoot of ISIS. Just this morning, ISIS-K launched 6 rockets at Kabul airport. Now, the U.S. missile defense system there reportedly intercepted 5 of these rockets. 1 rocket did get through and strike Kabul airport. No damages, no casualties, no deaths. All of this comes on the heels of last Thursday's deadly double suicide bombing. 13 U.S. service members killed, 150 Afghans killed. Just a horrific terror attack, again, carried out by ISIS-K, that ISIS offshoot in Afghanistan.
Is that what you were talking about?
I know more about courts than any human being on earth. He knows more about lawsuits than I do. I'm the king.
If you mean when it comes to being sued multiple times and losing the majority of your cases, including being found liable and convicted of sexual assault as well as being impeached 2 times, then I can't argue with you on that one.
Nobody knows more about banks than I do.
You are definitely right. When it comes to defrauding banks by inflating and deflating the value of your property to get loans and tax breaks, you are definitely the master of fraud and abuse.
Nobody knows more about trade than me.
Dude, you are on a roll. I might as well call you butter. The way you caused the markets to bounce and let your rich buddies profit from insider trading was a master criminal stroke. The icing on the cake was the fact that you boasted about it knowing that repercussions would not be forthcoming.
And he made $2.5 million today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad. He's in financial.
That to me is just wild. I guess that just goes to show how far into the depths of depravity the Republican Party has descended.
We need to get to the bottom of the possible stock manipulation, including what, if any, advanced knowledge did members of the House Republican Conference have of Trump's decision to pause the reckless tariffs that he put into place.
Morality be damned. They have devolved into the party of invertebrates, where you would be hard-pressed to find anyone with remnants of a spine.
I know a lot. I know more than I'm ever going to tell you. I was the fair-haired boy. Nobody knows more about it than me.